Well, what is going on, Chiefs Kingdom? Well, we're very disappointing loss today as the season is over as we lose, come up short in the AFC title game 27-24 in overtime nonetheless to the Cincinnati Bengals. As yes, congratulations to the Bengals. They overcame an 18-point deficit and are headed to their first Super Bowl in 32 years. 33, I guess, 1988 was their last one. And yeah, so just very disappointing. I really thought, since it went into overtime again, just like last week, and we won the toss, and I honestly thought that we were going to score a touchdown and win it and move on to the Super Bowl, but that didn't happen. Mahomes would throw a costly interception, and the Bengals would get a game-winning field goal, not even as time expired. But they ran it down, got in field goal range pretty quick, and won it. So, anyway, we would take a 7-0 lead, scoring on our first drive. Uh, Patrick Mahomes would throw to Tyreek Hill from 10 yards out to put us up 7-0. And then the Bengals would be on the board, make it 7-3 on their second series. 32-yard field goal by rookie Evan McPherson. That would make it 7-3, and then on our very next possession in the second, Travis Kelce, 5-yard touchdown from Mahomes to give us a 14-3 lead. And then McCole Hardman would have a touchdown to put us up 21-3. And then the Bengals, right as towards the end of the second quarter, will get a touchdown, 41-yard touchdown, Joe Burrow to Samaje Perine, the, I guess, backup running back, and he would score from 40 yards to make it 21-10. And that was a huge play for the Bengals trying to get back in it. And then 3-and-out to start the second half for both teams, actually. And then Bengals make it 21-13 on a 31-yard field goal, and then Mahomes, after that field goal, will throw a costly interception. However, Joe Burrow would throw an interception, so we would get the ball right back, but couldn't capitalize. And the Bengals would then tie it up at 21 as Joe Burrow would throw to Jamar Chase, and then they would go for two and would convert, so that would tie it up at 21. They would come from behind, being down by 18. And then they would take the lead in the fourth quarter, 24-21, 52-yard field goal. There was still a lot of time left, but we used up all that time to tie it up. 44-yard field goal by Butker. There was no time remaining. So, and really we could have taken the lead. Mahomes would be under pressure, would be sacked twice on that series. So, and yeah, so we'll go to overtime, and then Mahomes would throw a costly interception. It was intended for Tyreek Hill, intercepted by Von Bell. And then they would get on field goal range, and then McPherson would win it with a 31-yard field goal. And that guy has not missed a field goal at all this postseason, and he's had some first year in the NFL. So, yeah, just, I'm honestly not surprised that we lost, but well, actually, kind of because I mean we were up by 18 uh, at one point, and seemed like we had it for good, but really was a tale of two halves. Really, we dominated in that first half, and then the Bengals came out and dominated us in the second half. Our defense in the first half would do pretty solid, but then in the second half would struggle. So, but yeah, and two costly interceptions by Mahomes really was the difference. I mean, who knows what would have happened if he didn't throw that uh, interception overtime. I mean, the Bengals still possibly could have won it, but still, um, just a tough loss. But boy, what a season for the Bengals! They are just a win away from the Super Bowl, from winning the Super Bowl. They'll face either the 49ers or the Rams. Their game is going on right now. Um, and yeah, so tough to see our season end like this, especially at home. It's even more tough. But definitely have high hopes for next season. Uh, pretty much hope for the same. Probably most of our guys coming back. Tyron Matthew though could possibly be out. He's a free agent to be. So and yeah, and these two quarterbacks, Mahomes and Burrow, going to be stars for a long time. So the Bengals just beat us uh, a few weeks ago in Cincinnati, which was also on a game-winning field goal. Did the same thing here. So, but yeah, so congratulations to them once again. And I mean, really, I don't think many people thought that they would be in the Super Bowl if you were to say that at the beginning of the season. So I didn't even think they would win the division, but thought they would have maybe 7 wins, but didn't think they would make the playoffs at all. So, but yeah, so what you guys think um, about this loss in Chiefs season? So, try to see if we can make it 5 straight AFC title games next year. And yeah, so till next season, I guess, I'll make a prediction for the Super Bowl just 2 weeks from now. So till then, as always, Comics Bigger saying, go Chiefs.